Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Malachi Pulliam, and I'm the high school counselor here at Pain Valley. We are so excited to announce our new program here called ADAP, which stands for Associate's Degree Attainment Program, which is a partnership between Pain Valley High School and Southern State Community College. Through this partnership, we have worked with Southern State to create two different pathways that will allow our students to begin taking CCP classes their sophomore year and to graduate with their associate's degree by the end of their senior year without paying a single penny or leaving Paint Valley's campus. This is such an amazing opportunity for our students that we're pretty sure no other school in the area has, and we're really excited that our students get to have this opportunity. As I mentioned, we have created two different pathways for students to take. We have an Associates of Science degree pathway and an Associate of Arts and Business degree pathway. I'm going to go through both of these pathways and kind of break down what classes you need, how many in-person, face-to-face classes there are versus online, and then just kind of what your basic schedule would look like your freshman through senior year if this is something that you are interested in taking. Now, I will warn you though, the Associate of Science degree is much easier. I don't want to say easier, actually. It's much easier to attain is the right word because it has more face-to-face classes than online classes because a majority of our teachers here at Pain Valley are able to teach classes that go towards the Associate of Science degree. Um, the Associate of Science degree is more of an overarching associate's degree that covers a lot of um, different prerequisites for a lot of different programs. So if you are unsure what you want to go into, then the Associate of Science degree is your best bet. The other option is the Associate of Arts and Business degree, and that is more for people who are dead set that they're going to study business. And I will warn you, it's a much more difficult track as most of those classes are only offered online. So if you want to do that track, you have to let us know, but it is a lot more difficult because you won't have the face-to-face assistance from Paint Valley teachers like you would with the Associates of Science degree. So starting out for our ASD track, as we're going to call it, there are a total of 12 face-to-face classes that you will take and 7 online courses that you would take in order to get this degree during your time at Paint Valley. As you can see, I've listed the 19 different classes here that you would have to attain. And next to them is the PV logo or an online logo that says you have to take it online. Now, what you'll notice is American history, world history, and American government. Those all have the PV logo and the online logo because we are trying really hard to be able to offer those classes here in person at Paint Valley. We think we're really close. Mr. Garner is currently working to get certified in those areas. So we just wanted you guys to be aware that right now you'd have to take those online, but within hopefully by next school year, if not the school year after, we will be able to offer those in person here at Paint Valley, leaving only 4 total online courses that students would have to take to get this degree. When you break it down, a lot of what your schedule looks like is purely dependent on if you complete Algebra 1 by your freshman year or if you don't. If you complete it by your freshman year, it makes it a lot easier. Your sophomore, junior, and senior years are more spread out. You get to focus a lot more on those CCP classes, and then you can take more math earlier. So this is just kind of a walkthrough. So your freshman year, you would have 5 to 7 credits, or 6 usually at least. High school credits with 18 credit hours. The big thing that you guys need to know about is the 30 credit hour rule still applies. So this walkthrough kind of breaks it down on how many total credit hours you will take each school year and the total number of high school credits that you would get. This also ensures that students are getting the complete high school credit course load required to graduate with all the appropriate classes and subjects needed. As you can see, most of your high school only classes, the ones that don't count for any college credit at all, most of those will be taken in your freshman year just to kind of alleviate some of the pressure so that when you get to your mostly CCP classes, you can really focus on those. Okay. As you go to junior and senior year, as you can see, it progressively gets more and more. So that by the time you're a senior, you're in only CCP classes and study halls. So Southern State has been awesome, and they have given us a breakdown over the next 3 years of when certain classes are offered, when the online classes would be, and they have fit those online classes into our high school schedule so that students can be in a classroom setting, most likely with a teacher supervising them, taking these classes with a college professor at Southern State, but it's not going to disrupt their um, everyday schedule or any of their after school activities. So, one of our goals of this program is to make sure that students still get the opportunity to be high school students without having to give up their hopes of earning an associate's degree. So it kind of is combining the best of both worlds. As you can see here, this is our AAB track, our Associates of Arts and Business track. So you can see there's a lot more online options here. So you have to take 13 courses online versus the 7. And as I said before, that could even out a little bit. That could be 10 and 10 once Mr. Garner is able to teach some of these courses. So just so you guys are aware, we are working really hard to make that happen. And 10 and 10 is a little more manageable, but it's still a lot. So if this is something that you're really passionate about business-wise, this is a great track for you. But I will warn you, it is a much more difficult track than the other one, just due to the lack of Pain Valley teacher support that we're able to give you in the actual business classes at this time. Then as you can see here, this is just another breakdown of when you would take what, depending on when you take Algebra 1, if you have it completed prior to your sophomore year, if you do not. And then here's the breakdown of junior year. And I have handouts of all this information, so don't feel like you got to take pictures or anything. I will post all of this information on our website, pvstudentservices.org, under ADAP, just so that you guys have this information and it's easily attainable. Finally, just some of the things that are going to be yearly requirements to be in the program. You have to apply for and be accepted into the College Credit Plus program at Southern State Community College, achieving all the requirements necessary to participate in the CCP program, which I have a meeting every year, and I would love to talk to you more about if you missed that meeting or if you're just unsure if you got all the information in. The second one is you'd have to meet with me, Mr. Pulliam, to schedule classes and map out what your individual program plan would look like. The third option is that you would fill out and sign the ADAP agreement paperwork, which will be coming soon. We don't have that totally finished up yet. Then you would meet with me twice a year at the end of each semester to discuss just how you're feeling about the program and your progress in it. And then at this time, you fill out the program survey to kind of give us some insight on how you feel the program is going. And then at the end of every year, you'll participate in the end of the year ADAP program activities, which we'll discuss more at a later date as we continue to make this program. So the thing that we're really excited about is this program's totally new, and we're kind of figuring it out as you guys are. So just as if you are interested in this program, just let us know, let me know, Mr. Holbert, and we will get you all signed up for it. But also just understand that we're learning on the go, and we're trying to make it work as best as we can here at Pain Valley. So we're excited to be able to provide students with the opportunity to enjoy their high school experience as high school students while also saving you money and time when you go out into the real world and go to college, by allowing you to earn this associate's degree. And we're just super thankful for Southern State for being willing to partner with us. We hope that this is a successful partnership that will continue to grow over the years and hopefully provide some more tracks down the line. But this is where we're starting out at. So thank you guys so much for listening to this video, and we're really excited to get started. As always, it's a great day to be a Pain Valley Bearcat.